Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm sitting here in beautiful LaCrosse, Wisconsin. We are in the middle of our Major League Fishing Big 5 Title Championship. It's the Tuesday of the event, and I do not have to fish today. I am in Group B, so I fish tomorrow, so I've got today off. So I needed to pick up a couple of things from the local tackle shop. And I headed over to a couple tackle shops and picked up a few things. But while I was there, I found some pretty cool local baits. So I figured I'd start doing a episode of like local lures that you can buy in those areas when I go to fish a certain tournament. So this tournament is in LaCrosse, Wisconsin. And I went to the local Ace hardware store, which has one of the best tackle selections around. It's a fantastic bait shop. And they carry a lot of local baits. So I bought some of those baits because they really intrigued me. And I haven't used these yet. I haven't done anything, but they were appealing enough where I figured I needed to give them a try. So I'm going to do this new episode when I go to tournaments. If I find some cool local baits, I want to showcase those baits because a lot of times these unique small producers of baits really have some very cool things that are unique to them and that you can't find in some of the larger produced baits from bigger companies. So let's see what we got. We, like I said, went to Ace Hardware. I'm gonna dump them out. So I've got these baits. I have not even really gone through them. They're still in the original packaging, and they're pretty cool to see. So I'm just going to go through the first one I grabbed. There's 4 different products here. And the first one I'm going to grab is a tackle company called Hutch Tackle. This is the Sauger Slayer 3.75. And, you know, it's called their Jerkin Minnow. It's a 10-pack of baits. It says that it's, you know, made for saugers, but man, I saw this and I immediately thought about like drop shot and smallmouth. You can see it. It's really cool because it's got a segmented section here, like a ribbed midsection, and then it's got a split tail end to it. And the color is really a very, very natural looking, like a smelty looking color. I instantly saw this and thought, I got to try that for drop shotting. Like this looks like a killer smallmouth bass drop shot bait. I'm looking at it for the first time out of the package, and I'm very impressed with it. It's got a lot of movement as you just hold it. I mean, I'm not moving my hand and it's just vibrating away. And that rib section really is giving it a lot of motion. So I'm excited to try this. I've never heard of Hutch Tackle Company. I guess I'm assuming that they are a local company. The website riverwalleyes.com. So again, like I said, this is being marketed as a walleye bait or a sauger bait, which there are a lot of here on the Mississippi River. But man, I feel like that's going to be a really good smallmouth color or smallmouth bait. The color is Pro Blue, it says. It's a really nice looking bait. I'll let you know what I think about it in the future. So that was one. This one is called the Hoodoo Twin Spin. So this is made by Hoodoo Lures out of LaCrosse, Wisconsin. On the back it says, the Twin Spin spinnerbait was designed by my grandfather and now we are sharing our secret with you. And it talks about being able to knock it on logs and over brush, slow roll it through deep water or make a wake on the surface. You know, I honestly, I've never used the Twin Spin spinnerbait. I've used, you know, you've got your Alabama rigs and you've got your many bladed spinnerbaits, but this is just a twin spin spinnerbait. You know, I've got a lot of old, I think they were called Shannon twin spins. They're old antique lures with a bucktail on the back, but this is a really nice looking bait. It looks very high quality. The hook feels really nice on it. You know, I like how they built it, and you know, reading on the package, you know, about being able to creep it around wood, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, I really do like the idea of having two blades to bring it up and over logs, because my thought, and again, I haven't used any of these baits, is that when you bring it up to a log, you've got almost like that double weed guard. So because the arms stick out, it's got to roll more to get over it, but the hook is going to be kept away from it because of that. So I think this is a fantastic looking bait. I'm really excited to try this. So this is a Hoodoo twin spin spinner by Hoodoo Lures. Very cool. The next one is, and I'm probably going to screw the name off, Kuriji. This is a it's a chatterbait style bait. It's a 3/8 ounce size, bluegill colored. They call it their scatter bait. And what I like about this, I'll take it out of the package. This is a unique looking chatterbait style bait because it's got a wire shaft that keeps the head away from the blade. As you can see, it just gives it, my assumption is that's going to give it a lot more motion, and the hook portion will swing further from the blade. I do like the blade style a lot. I like that it's a black blade. I think sometimes that can be hard to find. This is their bluegill color. It really is a very nice bluegill color. I like that it's not too bright, but they have the colors right, in my opinion. Let's see what it says. It says the slick trick has a Kuriji engineered side-to-side action created by the line tie stretch from the nose of the bait. So that's what I was talking about. And it sounds like it's going to have a wider wobble on it, and that's what I want to try. So, you know, I from a chatterbait standpoint, I really like using, you know, the Z-Man products. I think those are good, but I'm definitely open to trying new ones. You know, the paint job on this is really nice. The quality looks fantastic. I'm gonna have to give that a try and see how it goes. So that's a Kuriji scatter bait. Okay, and the last one may have been the most intriguing to me. I ended up buying several packs of these. They call them, these are called the liquid willow cats. So the idea behind this, based on the display, was that all of these baits they make are soaked in genuine willow cat blended up parts to give them a natural attractant. They have several different versions here. This is the liquid leech, lifelike lure leech scented with real leeches. So that's, I guess that's what they do, is they take the actual leech or willow cat, blend it up, and then they soak their bait inside it. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks all slimy and gooey in there. So I have not opened these at all. I don't even know what to expect. I mean, they don't smell bad. They have a garlic smell. It is, oh man, it is definitely slimy. So I mean, I think that's such a cool looking bait because it's so translucent on the sides. Definitely has a leech appearance. And I think on a drop shot, this could be killer. I mean, I don't know, leeches don't really smell to me, so I'm not smelling like a bad scent to them. They are gooey. You can see the juice in the bottom of the bag. They are definitely interesting. Those are the liquid leech by Liquid Willow Cat. These are, and they, again, I think these are marketed towards walleye guys. You know, this bag, well, this one's got, they're sealed shut on top. This is the Willow Cat version. You know, again, it's just that leech model. So I'm not going to open that because it is melted at the top to seal them. But again, you can see all the stuff in there. I just think these are going to be killer drop shot baits. And if they truly are blended up leeches or willow cats, they you know, I don't know how they couldn't be natural. And then this one is called their Willow Cat again. And again, it's sealed at the top. I don't know that I want to open these right now, but it's these are like little boot tail willow cats. Like a willow cat are like tiny looking little bullhead looking things. And these are very much shaped after them, and these have a little boot tail on it. Again, you can see how slimy and slippery they are in there. I'll be very curious. All right, we're gonna open one. I want to know if these smell, because the leech ones do not, and these are supposed to have willow cats blended up and put in there. These definitely have a different smell, and they are so slimy. But it's a cool looking shaped bait. You can see you can see the fins on the side, like they have the willow cat little catfish shape. I mean, they are slimy. I can't even hold them. Again, I think on a drop shot that could be a killer bait. Their colors are not anything crazy. I mean, they're natural colors, more of a opaque colors. Just a very cool thought. These are liquidwillowcat.com is where you can go. liquidwillowcat.com. I'm excited to try these. I will definitely be using these at Lake St. Clair when I'm there for the BPT tour in a couple weeks. But guys, so that's 4 local companies in the LaCrosse, Wisconsin area that I'm happy to support just to try the products, because all of them are very high quality, unique baits. You know, they're not something that you can find anywhere. And a lot of times these little tackle companies just need a little exposure. And, you know, if I can help them in a small way by doing this, then I'm happy to do it. And I'll try to report back at some point if I really find that some of these work well, and I'll share that with you. But I think I'm going to try to do this, you know, when we go to other events. This year is pretty much over, but I'm going to try to hit the local tackle shop and see if I can find some local products to share with you guys to just kind of promote them in a little bit. And again, you know, if they're high quality products, I have no problem at all letting you know that they're good. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I got to go start doing some tackle prep for tomorrow's fishing day. And yeah, stay tuned for videos on those and daily tips and tricks that are coming out. Thanks for watching, guys.